with the, it ain't burning all the oil off yet. Now they're staying close to each other. It's my wrap is soaking wet with oil. Or is it leaking right there? It seems like a lot of smoke still.
These fucking things leaking all the time.
Well, I had blue glue all over it the last time.
There's it's a specific part number that Mr. Gasket sells. But they gotta be 3/8 thick rubber. I mean, they're thick gaskets. They're called like a racing gasket or some shit.
Well, that's what these were. The rubber one.
Super thick. They're that fucking thick.
Yeah. So you can't torque these down because it's. Here they are. I bought the same ones. You can't torque them down. You strip them because it's got that
got the
metal in it to stop it. So you can tell all the glue I had to put on these to just
to get it to stop.
Get it to stop the last time.
Well, they make one that doesn't have that rubber, that steel shim in it. But man, I'm telling you, it's got to be, hell, it might be close to a 1/2 inch thick. They're thick. And that's what I used to run. And
well, we'll look them up.
Leaking.
We'll look them up on the computer before you go.
But if that works,
so pretty much, yeah, we pour on oil. So, but that's what it was. The front one's was out of whack.
Yeah, way out.
Way out.
Absolutely.
But now it sounds good. Just need some tuning on it.
Yeah, once you picked up gas, she fired right up. So,
oh yeah.
The timing and stuff is dead close.
Well, we'll go over it. Like I said, once it still needs to. It got up to temp, run it some more sitting in here, and then baby it around the block a few times, and then.
It does sound good though.
Sounds better than it did. It still sounds like there's a little bit of a tick.
Yeah, and I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's a valve ticking or.
Better not be a valve.
It only does it at idle. When you held it up to 2 grand, you couldn't hear it at all. So it's only doing it at idle. So one of them might be a hair loose. You go back through them.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll order this stuff. We might get
The
together.
lifter may just not have the
Pressure.
time.
Well, it's only, I let it run the other day. I ran 30 minutes, cut it off, and then let it run, cut it off. About like we did right here because it was smoking so much.
Yeah.
I didn't, I thought it was the header smoking off again. So that's why I didn't.
Well, some of that wasn't smoking off.
Yeah, but it's point. I can see the oil off the back and off the back here. So, said I'm happy. It's in island. It's all right, and that was because the front one was just off. So the fire valve we took out, it was probably good. Because that's what we
most likely, yeah.
Because it was it. So.
Well, I don't know. That power valve could have been blown. I mean, it backfired, and that's really its purpose is to help protect against that. So it may have been shot.
Yeah, maybe. I ain't gonna throw it away.
Yeah.
I just gotta get.
Yeah, hang on to it. And we'll know for sure if we put it in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I should have known better. Since I had all the glue on that last one, I should have known better. I was like, I should have. Well, I buy those particular ones where you can't just keep cranking them up. That's why I stripped out one of my wing nuts already.
And I was always told that like those thick gaskets are what these are for, these specifically. Because you got that thick gasket, you don't have to crank them down to get them to stop leaking, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Because
they're thick and they spread out. So you get them on there and you get them thumb tight, and they won't hardly leak at all.
No. Oh well. Well, that's a bus. Sorry, I got you to come over here for
No,
a
that's
screw
all
and
right. Hey,
that.
we got it started. Right. We know that it's okay. That's the main thing.
Yeah, I was worried it was more something else,
Yeah.
but it was the one that was off. I guess I couldn't.
Well, I knew
take
when I
that.
see you turn that, it wasn't even half turn. I was like, yeah.
I could have checked it. I just didn't want.
That's her right there.
I don't know what the white stuff and the paint, the powder coat coming off of the bows.
That's the only thing that still somewhat concerns me.
And even I know I had a fuel additive in it and stuff. I just can't see that eating powder coat off. This is powder coated, and I get stuff all over it, and it just wipes right off.
Yeah, that shit shouldn't have come off.
And
But that shit shouldn't have come off like that too. Maybe it wasn't put on right. That happens. I mean,
maybe it was a Friday carburetor,
yeah.
but the heads sound good.
Because in my heart, I can't believe that you're the only one that's ever put octane boost in one of those
carburetors.
and it didn't fuck it up. You know what I mean? Right.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, I can. I'm not the only person.
Yeah.
I always
Octane boost is a common thing for
race
anybody
cars.
with a muscle car. You know what I mean? It's a couple extra horsepower.
Not that I needed it, but
Yeah.
if I could get it from, it's like you trying to add the royal purple
it's
stuff.
Not just that, but I mean, a little bit of octane, raising the octane is good for a lot of things. It can help it keep from pinging, so you don't have to run as much ignition advance. So I mean, there's benefits to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just don't know why that happened. And the only thing I can think of is maybe that wasn't when it was done. It wasn't done right. I don't know. I just have a hard time believing that we're the only ones that ever put some octane boost in.
And that happened.
Ate the fucking powder coat off the inside of it. That's, I don't know. That just don't seem right.
No.
So, that's my only worry and concern about that carburetor. Is that shit might still flake off on the inside.
Yeah. Well, I mean, before I actually go again, I'll take it and tear it back apart and keep doing it.
Well, and we can do it without even taking it off, honestly. All we got to do is pull the fuel bowls, and we'll be able to see right there, what's going on. If any of that shit's in there, it'll be floating in the bottom of those bowls.
Yep. You see the oil right there. Boy, this thing's still hot. But alright, that is where we're at. I have got to put some either get some new valve covers or just put some blue glue down there on the lower sides of these, what I did before. So that's probably what I end up just doing again. I need to take all this off, put some blue glue on it, and then yeah, should be ready to hit the road. I got to get the exhaust back on it, so I still got a little bit of work to go, but catches everybody up where we're at. The carburetor was what it was. The front one right here was a quarter turn. It was out. So that was what was throwing the carburetor off, making it real lean. So good to go. Get the mufflers on it. Get the oil leak stopped, and it's ready for a road trip. All right. Well, cool beans. I hope y'all enjoy, and I'll holler at y'all taters later.